Hello everyone, welcome to the video. For the people who are new on the channel, I'm Suyog, also known as the Fun Indian Guy, and on this channel I make videos about design, music, filmmaking, lifestyle. We also have a podcast on this channel. So basically this channel is all about dynamic content, but today's video is part of design and innovation series, and in this video we are talking about an amazing method to turn research into insights, and it's through my personal experience. When it comes to any sort of project, be it design project, be it an innovation project, be university any sort of project, you are going through research phase. And while going through research phase, you have different sources and resources to get your information from. For example, you can read scientific papers which are available on Google Scholar or any university website, or you can go through simple web searches, you can go through statistical websites where you can get all those numbers and stats, or you can use social media to do user research or to understand vibe of a brand. There are many ways you can do the research, and it's all up to you, and it's all about the project, about its requirement, how the research should be. But oftentimes when you do this research, we go through a lot of websites and a lot of information, we write it down in a notebook or we type it on a computer, and at the end of the process we are left with tons of information, tons of data, tons of knowledge, but we don't have clear methodology to turn it into insights or turn it into something which is valuable for your project. At least that's how I used to feel. So I started using this method, which made the research phase super interesting, super engaging, and at the same time it leaves us with insights which are super duper valuable for your project, and they are ready to use and ready to apply for betterment of your project. So in this video we're gonna go through step-by-step approach, quick method of how to do it, but after the intro. So now I'm gonna quickly explain you how I use this process. You will need post-its for this because this whole method revolves around them. So whenever I'm doing research in front of my laptop or in front of my book, I keep the post-its right next to me, and the moment I come across good information, insights, data, statistics, I keep writing them on the post-it. Remember, one point at a time on one post-it. You can use different sorts of colors of post-its or pens to make some categories, but it's all up to you. It all depends on the project and the requirements. So you keep writing down all the information you are coming across. You can make small sketches or make big highlights of numbers, but again, it's all up to you and the way you want to use this tool. The aim is to get all the interesting, juicy information on the post-its. So at the end of that particular research session, you will have a bunch of post-its lying on your table. The next task is to pick them up and put them on wall. This task is all about displaying all the information, all the insights, all the data you got out of your research activity. Once you have all the post-its on the wall, just step back and just go through all of them and try to understand, try to read, and try to grasp them again. So now you will realize while looking at the information that there are some sorts of groups, categories, or patterns amongst those post-its. So next step is to make information clusters. So basically the post-its which you think belong to similar group, take them out and put them together. And that's the benefit of using post-its, because you can move them and put them and cluster them or club them together. So after going through this whole process of understanding the relationships and categories and clubbing them together, you will understand you have a lot of bubbles or pockets of information on the board. After that, there are a couple of ways to go ahead with. For example, you can either name the whole bubble or name the whole cluster, giving a title on top of it, or you can make one consolidated insight about the whole group. So now your research activity is very useful because you have clear, structured insight from the whole process. You can use it for the betterment of your project. You know what to use where, you know exactly what you understood or what you digested after going through the whole research. That's why this process is amazing and very fun, because it keeps the activity rolling. It's not very boring and stagnant because you're moving from one place to another. You are moving the information, you are playing around with it. So the whole process is very intuitive and very interesting. So I've been using this process for a long time now, and it has been super beneficial for my projects because it's an amazing way to create ready to use insights. I hope it also added some sort of value to your process, your methodology, or your life in general. If it did, or if it will, I'll be super grateful. At the same time, don't forget to subscribe to the Fun Indian Guy because it's very important. It means a lot to me. If you like it, just subscribe to me. Also hit that bell icon. Actually, I've never said this on my channel. Hit that bell icon so you'll get a pop-up next time I post some interesting content. While doing all these processes, while doing all these projects, while changing the world, at the end of the day, don't forget to have fun, because having fun is not an option, it's a must. So do everything, but make sure you have fun. That being said, we are done for today's video. Thank you for watching once again. I'll see you when I see you. Until then, ciao ciao. Bye bye.